Yo, what is up, guys? Undead Nerd here, and welcome to the stream. And if you can't tell by the title, we are going to be talking about Disney, Tenoch Huerta, and Lucasfilm. Alright, let's go. Yeah, and my cat's right here. She's ready to talk too. And by the way, I won't have any music playing this time, because last time it was very loud, but I appreciate all the views I'm getting on the John Campea video. So, I'm going to go by, all the stuff right here, like by order of the title. So let's start off with Disney. So the big news today from Deadline is that Disney is changing release dates due to the writer's strike. Now, for those of you who do not know, the writer's strike is something where all the writers are coming together to get more money because they're a bunch of greedy pigs and they want money from everything their movie is on, even though they don't fucking own it. But yeah, stuff like that. So anyway, since the writer's strike is still happening and these dumbass studios aren't doing shit yet, let's take a walk down this article. All right, so starting off with the Kang Dynasty. It is releasing on May 1st, 2026. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, so it is releasing May 1st, 2026, which I think you should delay it until the end of the decade because, you got shit to do in this damn multiverse saga, so yeah. And Avengers Secret Wars is pushed another year to May 7th, 2027. I say you should wait until 2028, but hey, who knows? I'll probably be dead by that time. Nah, just kidding. No, don't worry. None of you. Anyway, so the first major change is that Deadpool 3 is going to release on May 3rd, 2024. So it's basically coming out sooner rather than later, which I'm kind of glad that they chose Deadpool 3 because, the last time we had a Deadpool movie was back in 2018 and you should have made Deadpool 3 like a long time ago, I'm like, not as in like starting production right away, but as in, just making the film. It could have released like this year because it's Deadpool. But there's also rumors that a lot of the Fox X-Men cast is going to return, which I think it's a good idea on paper, but I kind of hope that it's not true. Well, it is true, but I hope it doesn't happen, mostly because, like, Deadpool, on the other... Like, I want it to be a Deadpool movie, a Deadpool and Hugh Jackman Wolverine movie, with only a handful of cameos. Like, you could bring in Channing Tatum's Gambit, give him the role that he never really got to play. You could do, like, Bobo Stewart's Warpath, because Bobo Stewart worked with Disney before on the Descendants movies. Like, you could bring in anyone from the Fox universe that didn't really get a fair game, stuff like that. And also make it offensive and violent, and maybe a few funny jokes here and there. I know Finn McCool would like that, but yeah. So yeah, I'm glad that they're releasing Deadpool 2 at that time of year. Because, like, already established franchise. So next up, Captain America Brave New World. Stupid fucking title. I'd say just called Surfing Society or Race for Adamantium or something like that. Gets pushed to July 26, 2024. Since it's a Captain America movie, I wish it was like 4th of July weekend, but, you gotta do better. But hey, Thunderbolt stays in 2024, moving to December 20th, 2024. So basically, it's a Christmas title, So first off, Captain America Brave New World or New World Order or fucking Soviet Union hoarding Black Falcon cap. Again, the Black Falcon line in the show just makes me cringe to this day. But anyway, I'm kind of looking forward to Brave New World, mostly because, the plot synopsis sounds interesting, but I'm kind of worried that it's going to be a mess. Like, you're finally adding in the Serpent Society, who is a big mainstay of Captain America in the comics, even though I don't really read Captain America that much. And like, you're also introducing all the Hulks. I heard a rumor a while back that Moon Knight is going to be in the movie, possibly. And like, there's also a rumor that Spider-Man, Tom Holland is going to make a cameo, and like, you're going to get adamantium and shit like that. Like, if anything, you should just make the film its own title, And Thunderbolts, like, a lot of people have been saying that Thunderbolts is a ripoff of Suicide Squad, which apparently that was the original draft of the script. It was just a carbon copy of James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, which, yeah. Also, Ghost was removed from the movie, and like, apparently Sentry has already been cast, and all the stars are aligning that Sentry has been race swapped, which is sad. But yeah, and so for other things, like, I really hope that they change the roster, like, remove Bucky, probably remove Taskmaster because Taskmaster was shit. Or how about bring back Taskmaster and bring in Anthony Masters or some shit. Something like that. Remove Yelena Belova's Black Widow because Natasha is Black Widow, not Yelena, Russian what's-her-face. I'd say also remove Red Guardian, probably, stuff like that. Just bring in a lot of obscure villains, if you really want to rip off Suicide Squad, or maybe even, like, bring in characters, like you could go to Sony and you can ask them if you could do, like, Shocker or Scorpion or something like that, but yeah. So next up with 2025, we got Blade, which is going to release on Valentine's Day weekend. So I'm kind of looking forward to Blade because all the stuff I'm hearing behind the scenes is going good. Like, what I mean by going good is that they're rewriting a lot of stuff about the script. Like, they're like, first off, they changed, like, I was originally against them, like, changing, like, the timeline of the movie. Like, apparently it's going to take place in the 20s. And, like, I've grown to like that idea more because, like, that was when, like, supernatural stuff was popular, and it was around the time the monster movies were coming out. Like, you could pay homage to, like, Dracula, but just add in a black dude who kills vampires, stuff like that. And, like, I also keep on hearing that they're removing Blade's daughter more and more from the script, which I really hope that they do that. Like, I just hope they remove Blade's daughter entirely, because I don't want to see fucking Blade's daughter. I want to see Blade. For crying out loud. But, yeah, from all the stuff I'm hearing, I actually am kind of excited about it. And also, apparently during the 20s, that's when Machu Picchu was discovered, so... Okay, I know it's not said in any of the rumors or anything, but... Just imagine Blade having a fight on Machu fucking Picchu. That'd be fucking amazing. Especially because we had, Transformers Rise of the Beast. I'll do a stream probably today, probably tomorrow, talking about that. Next up, Fantastic Four, the Marvel project that I'm more excited for because I have been a huge Fantastic Four fan ever since I was a kid, so Fantastic Four is moving from February to May. And May 2nd is actually 2 days before my birthday. And on May 4th, 2025, I will be turning 19 years old. So yeah, I'm pretty young when it comes to the whole movie review stuff on YouTube. So, yeah. May 2nd, like, that's a perfect time for Fantastic Four because I'm a huge Fantastic Four fan. That's the perfect time to release a movie, stuff like that. It's a good birthday present. Like, if the movie is good, all right? They barely did any race bending, which, except with The Thing, but The Thing's a fucking rock monster, so who cares? But, like, they got a new script writer. They're changing a lot of things about the script. I really hope that they drop the idea of Sue Storm being the main character, because we all know exactly why they did that, but in any other timeline and scenario, I would accept that, but in anything else, no. But yeah, if the script is brand new, if Galactus is going to be handled well in this movie, who knows? They might change the entire story, which I highly doubt that they will remove Galactus, but they probably won't. But yeah, I just really hope this Fantastic Four movie is good. as a member of the fandom menace myself, and as like, someone who follows a lot of the guys like Critical Drinker and stuff like that, the reason why I get excited for Marvel projects still is because I'm a Marvel fan, all right? It has a big library of characters, you know, stuff like that. So yeah. Anyway, the Avatar films, Avatar 3 is releasing in 2025 now. And it's a December 2025 title, so that's 2 years away. Uh, Avatar 4 is 2026, and Avatar 5 is 2028. No. Avatar 5 is 2031. Avatar 5, 2031. That's like a decade. That's like a decade from now. Oh god. James James Cameron is probably going to be hella old by the time that movie comes out. 2031. I am going to fucking meme that till the day the film comes out, and until the day I die too. Alright, the Star Wars movies, which I really hope that they actually get competent people to write Star Wars now. I highly doubt some of these will ever release, but one of them goes from December 2025 to May of 2026. Boy, it's a shit show over in Lucasfilm. And another untitled one is releasing the same year in December, so a few months later. So I'm predicting that this is probably like the Dave Filoni Marvel ripoff movie that they're making, which, I still think it's stupid that they're gonna do a fucking, Infinity War, but with Star Wars, The live action Moana, I'm actually kind of surprised that they're still going forward with that. Like, the moment the live action Moana was announced, I was expecting them to just cancel it outright, like cancel it like a few months later. But no, they're still going forward with it, surprisingly. But, so Dwayne Johnson I'm sorry, I'm reading the article. It's releasing June 27th, 2025. That's like, the movie's not even gonna be a decade old by that time, The movie's gonna be like 9 by the time the live action film comes out. Just thinking about movies that just came out and thinking that they're gonna be retro in the next 20 years, it's just scary to me, It's just scary. The new Alien movie, which is shooting overseas, is releasing August 16th of 2024. I'm kind of looking forward to that, if they can make a decent Alien movie like they did with a decent Predator movie with Prey, then, I really hope that they do something good here. The Rami Malek movie, The Amateur, is November 8th, 2024. I don't know what The Amateur is, but I do like Rami Malek. Okay, I'm reading the plot synopsis right now. It sounds really good. Anyway, so for untitled films, there's September 6th, 2024, March 21st, 2025, a Marvel movie for July 25th, 2025. Okay, for the Marvel movie for July 25th, which they have not announced yet, I am saying it's probably going to be... Oh, shit, what's coming out? It's probably going to be Shang-Chi 2. That's my main prediction, Shang-Chi 2. I'd say the Marvel movie coming out July 2025 is going to be it's probably going to be Shang-Chi 2, or it's going to be another sequel. Probably not Black Panther 3, but I think it's going to be another sequel. I wish it was an original movie, but it's going to be another sequel. Or it could be Armor Wars, I'm going with either... Okay, there's another Marvel release date set for November, so I'm assuming probably November is Shang-Chi 2, and July is Armor Wars, because... Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, Shang-Chi 2 and Armor Wars, because those don't have release dates yet. I'm actually kind of looking forward to Armor Wars, because I quite like War Machine as a character, and like, you should have made a War Machine movie a long time ago. Like, I know Marvel was gonna make a War Machine movie, like, a long time ago, but they never really did it. So yeah. Okay, so for a Disney movie set for May 22nd, 2026 has been removed from the schedule, so I'd say canceled. But yeah, so there's no 20th century titles on here, so I'm assuming some of these are going to be one of these could be an animated film, one of these could be a Pixar movie, probably a live action remake. We don't have anything on Tron. Like, hold on. It's probably because I've been skipping through the article because of my ADD, but is Tron mentioned somewhere in the article? Because I think they're going to start shooting, like, this August for Tron. Jared Leto's going to be in it. No, the article says nothing about Tron, but the article says in the beginning, it feels like COVID all over again. It sure as hell does. But anyway, but yeah, so yeah, Okay, hello, current viewer, on here, if you have any thoughts from what I've been saying. Unless if I'm on my fucking phone still. No. But anyway, so yeah. So that's it for the Disney part. So I guess I'm going over Tenoch Huerta now. So first off, we're gonna get into some heated topics when we talk about Tenoch Huerta. So if the current viewer is uncomfortable with that kind of subject, you're free to leave. But anyway, so first off, Tenoch Huerta. So we all know about the Jonathan Majors situation, and Tenoch Huerta has recently been accused of sexual assault. Now, and he actually came out with his side of the story, saying that the girl who accused him was actually his ex, and it was a consensual relationship. And because he's now famous and he's in a Marvel movie, she saw the opportunity to defame him because she's mad or some shit. I actually kind of believe Tenoch Huerta's side of the story, mostly because it's mostly because Tenoch Huerta, like, unlike any other celebrity who was accused of this or that, like, like, I don't even think anyone else did it, anyone who was caught in 4K, like, I don't even think Jonathan Majors made a statement shortly after he got arrested. Like, I think it was the lawyer mostly doing his dirty work, but like, his side of the story sounds quite tragic, and it actually happens a lot in the entertainment industry. You become famous, someone comes back to bite you in the ass, like we saw it last year with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. So yeah, and like, for all the people saying like I've seen so many people say, oh no, why is Marvel hiring so many bad people? Here's the thing, folks. You could be the kindest person in the world. You could be the greatest filmmaker, the greatest actor in the world, and you could just be a terrible person. It is really easy to slip on a mask and no one knows your true colors. All right? I remember the whole Harvey Weinstein scandal. Like, I listened to Quentin Tarantino talk about it on Joe Rogan, and the whole Harvey Weinstein thing, he talked about that Harvey was like a father to him, like stuff like that, which, as much as Harvey has done horrible shit, like, I still have respect for him for some of the movies he's produced, but at the same time, I mean, I still don't forgive Meryl Streep for calling him a god, quote unquote, but yeah, I mean, no one even likes Meryl Streep, so yeah. But with all that aside, like, Tenoch Huerta, like, if his side of the story is true, then we have another story of a jealous ex-girlfriend. Like, I know the whole ex thing, like, the whole women cheating on you and taking your money is a stereotype, but it is true in some regards, especially in the entertainment industry. Like, we had the whole Amber Heard situation, like, we had the we had the Jeremy Renner situation a few years back, if anyone remembers that. But, yeah. And, like, the reason why the Tenoch Huerta thing is coming out recently is because of the Jonathan Majors thing. Like, you know, Jonathan Majors is guilty, by the way. So, yeah. Anyway, that's enough with Tenoch Huerta. Now let's go on to Lucasfilm. So, the recent rumor about Lucasfilm is that Disney is looking to sell Lucasfilm. Now, I'm kind of 50-50 on this rumor, and let me explain why. So, let's start off with the reason why I don't think it'll happen. Because regardless of what you think about Disney, like, regardless of what you think about them business-wise or what they did with Star Wars, they did more with Star Wars than George Lucas or what Fox did, right? Fox and George Lucas made 6 films, and there was also books, video games, toys. Disney did more. Like, they made 5 live-action films. They made 3 live-action series at the moment. You know, Ahsoka is coming out soon. And, you know, they also did more with the theme park side of Star Wars. Like, Disney did way more with Lucasfilm and Star Wars than anyone else did. All right? You know, there's no denying that. But at the same time, you know, like, if you're gonna call people who don't like The Last Jedi, like, man-children who lives in their mom's basements, you know, they don't like the movie because, like, you know, it ruins Star Wars because, you know, there's so many other bad movies in a franchise. Like, if you're gonna call people man-children for not liking a stupid fucking movie, or you're gonna associate everyone who harassed Kelly Marie Tran with the people who hate Rose Tico, like, you all know what I mean. Just grow the fuck up, people. Especially if you're Hollywood executives. That's very immature of you. But anyway, so yeah. Another reason why I think this is possible is because, like, Mandalorian Season 3 has dropped in viewership. Lucasfilm lost a lot of money. Like, there was also a lot of negative feedback from the sequel trilogy. Indiana Jones is not getting good reviews so far. Willow did not get good reviews. So yeah, I think it could be possible that Disney could sell Lucasfilm. But at the same time, it is possible that they could not. So, yeah. So anyways, that's all I have for today, guys. Like, I've been talking all day. Like, I've been recording my Indiana Jones review, which I'm hoping to get out by Friday. You know, stuff like that. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the video, and I'll see you all later.